Today I'll explain just basics about software testing, try to understand the concept. The first, what is software testing? See guys, first I'll explain, try to understand what is software, what is testing. Software means it is a set of executable programs. Software means it is a set of executable programs in a computer. Nowadays, software is very important to start any work, to start any job, to start any process. Nowadays, software is very important. The next one, testing. Testing means simple one thing first, the comparison between expected values and actual values. Once again, testing means comparison between expected values and actual values. What is expected? What is actual? Whatever the client requirement, whatever the client expectation, this is called expected value. Based on the requirement, the final output is called actual value. Once again, what is the client requirement and expectations is called expected value. Based on the requirement, finally the developer one is called actual value. Now let us know what is the definition of software testing. I hope you understood what is software, what is testing. Once again, software means it is a set of executable programs or collection of programs in a computer. Testing means comparison between expected value and actual value. Now, software testing. I'll show a simple diagram. Guys, try to understand. If you understand the diagram, then easily you can understand what is the definition of software testing. For example, one customer or client, they will provide requirements to development team. Then developer will develop the application based on the client requirement. Once again guys, customer will provide some requirement to development team. Developer will develop the application based on the client requirement. After completion of development, the application sent back to the customer. As a testing engineer, we have to involve as a QA or as a testing engineer, we have to involve and perform testing. Once again, guys. First, one customer will provide some requirement to development team. Development team will develop the application based on the client requirement. After completion of development, the developed application again before sent back to the customer as a quality analyst, we have to involve as a testing engineer, we have to involve and we have to compare expected values and actual values. Here the customer requirement take as a expected values and the developed application take as a actual values. So after completion of development, before giving to the customer as a quality analyst, as a testing engineer, we have to compare expected values and actual values. For example, my client requirement, my client expectation, the first way should be my client requirement. The first way should be home page. Second page should be login page. This is my client requirement. Understand requirement? My client expectation, while develop the application, first page should be the home page, second page should be the login page. Now, but my developers, very talented people, Without home page, directly the developer login page. At the face, Neeraja, at the face, if you compare expected value, actual value, both are equal, not equal, Neeraja?
Of course not.
Yeah, both are not equal. See, if expected value not equal to actual value is called defect and also called as bug. Defect also called as bug. Once again, like customer, they will provide some requirement to development team. Developer will develop the application based on the client requirement. After completion of development, the developed application again before sent back to the customer. As a testing engineer, as a quality analyst, we have to take the customer requirement as expected value. Based on the requirement, the developer is a actual value. So both we should compare. Both we should compare. Whenever both are equal, then requirement will be satisfied. Whenever both are not equal, it's called defect, comma, bug. Now, by following this diagram, easily can understand what is the definition of software testing. See, this diagram starts from customer, right? Customer to developer, again developer to QA, testing engineer, and again testing engineer to customer. This is the process, right? So once again, customer to developer, developer to QA, QA to customer. So it is a process, guys. It is a process of executing an application. It is a process of executing an application with an intention of finding defects. With an intention of finding defects. Once again, guys, it is a process of executing an application with an intention of finding defects. It's called software testing. Here I'm writing. Process of executing an application with an intention of finding defects. This is software testing definition. Yeah. What is defect, Malik?
Defect is basically any bug or deficiency within the application.
Yeah, whenever if expected value not equal to the actual value, called defect. Okay. Whenever expected value not equal to the actual value, called defect.
Defects, yeah.
Now the next one. First, you should understand the differences in between the three terminologies: error, defect, comma, bug, error, defect, bug, and failure. So let us know the difference in between the three terminologies. Error. Developer, while develop the application, they can use some technologies, Java, .NET, PHP, something. So by using some technologies, programmer will develop the application. While writing the coding, if programmer find out any mistake from the code, the mistake is called error, which is used by developer. Once again, error. Developer, while develop the application, if they find out any mistake from the coding, the mistake is called error. The mistake is called error, like which is used by developer and also called as programmer. The next one, defect, comma, bug, you know already. While conducting testing, if any expected value not equal to the actual value, if any expected value not equal to the actual value, it's called defect, comma, bug. For example, testing engineer, while comparing the expected and actual, if both are not equal, it's called defect, comma, bug, which is used by testing engineer. The testing engineer also called as QA, quality analyst. Once again, error. Developer, to develop the application, they have to write some of the codes. While writing the code, If they find out any mistake from the code, the mistake is called error, which is used by programmer and developer. Next, defect comma bug. Defect comma bug. So testing engineer while conducting testing, if any expected value not equal to the actual value is called defect comma bug, which is used by testing engineer, also called as quality analyst. The next one, failure. After completion of development, after completion of testing, we can deliver to the customer. Customer, while using, during utilization, if customer facing any problem from the application, the problem is called failure, which is used by customer. Once again, after deliver to the customer during utilization, means during using, if customer facing any problem from the application, the problem is called failure. Nirja, are you able to explain the difference between the three: error, defect, and failure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me, Nirja, what is
Yes.
error?
Error is when developer write program and they create some error occurs like in their program.
Yes, like syntactical error from the coding part.
Yeah.
Yeah, next, defect and bug.
Yeah, when expected value is and real value is not same, then there's a bug.
Malik, what is failure?
Failure is basically when the customer finds out any error within the application. And same thing, defect and bug is when it's the same error is found by the testing team.
Okay, that's fine. So once again, guys, error. Programmer, while writing the code, if they find out any mistake from the coding part, this is called error, which is done by the, which is used by the programmer. Next, defect comma bug. While conducting testing, if any expected value not equal to the actual value, is called defect comma bug. The next one, failure. Finally, after releasing to the customer during utilization, if customer facing any problem from the application, the problem is called failure, which is used by customer. Which is used by customer. The next one, let us know the differences in between project and product. Malik, any idea what is project, what is product, Malik?
Project, basically when you get the requirement from the customer and they ask you to develop certain product, software, that's called project. Same thing when they give you a requirement and when you complete it, it's called product.
Neeraj, you?
Project is whole. What I understand, project is whole thing, like a whole scenario, and product is once it comes out, then it's a product.
I'll tell. Project and product. Which is developer for specific customer requirements are called project. Which is developer for number of customers requirement. Multiple customer requirements are called product. Once again, which is developer for particular customer requirements are called project, and which is developer for multiple customers. For example, I'm going to one tailoring shop or stitching shop. I want to stitch my shirt with my measurements, means only my requirement. It's called project, right? Because only for particular customer. Not. Next, I want to go to some brand factory. I want to purchase the branded jeans, branded t-shirts, branded shoes. Everything comes into product. Because the branded item for not only my requirement, based on my entire market requirement. Understand? So which is developer for particular customer requirement is called project, which is developer for entire market requirement is called product. Now, one more example. Here, www.bigclassestudents.com, one website, google.com, one website. Now, Neeraj, tell me which one is a project, which one is a product. One is bigclasses.com, bigclassestudents.com.
I mean, according to this definition, I think bigclasses.com is a project and Google is a product.
Exactly. Why? Because bigclassestudents.com only for big classes students, not for everyone, right? But Google, anyone they can start using. Understand, Neeraj?
So project is Google?
No, bigclassstudents.com is a project. Why? Because this application only for big class students, not for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Google, anyone you can use. You can use, I can use, outside persons they can use. So Google comes into product. Malik, AK-47 is a project or product?
Say it again, please.
AK-47 is it project or product?
It's a product.
No, Malik. You have any permissions to use AK-47?
Well, but anybody can get it.
Actually, it's developed for RV people, but nowadays become a product, but don't call product, call project only. You don't have the permission to use that one. Okay. Guys, project means if any application developed for particular customer requirement. For example, one more final example, guys. In my company, to send some mails and log in, we are using one company mail ID only for my company employees, not for everyone. Understand? In my company, to send some information, we are using one mail ID, my company mail ID, only for my company employees. Second one, Gmail. Now, which one is a project? Which one is a product? Here,
Gmail is product and the other one is project.
Good. So, which is developer for only particular customer requirements are called project, which is developer for entire market requirement is called project. So now, the software testing two ways, either project or product. Our software testing two ways. One is manual testing. Second one is automation testing. One is manual testing. Second one is automation testing. What is manual testing? What is automation testing? See, guys, manual testing means, first let us know what is meaning of manual, what is meaning of automation. Simple only. For example, today I want to go to temple. By walk I am going. This is called manual process. By the help of car, by the help of bike, by the help of bus I am going. This is called automation process. Now, same here. What is manual testing? What is automation testing? Manual testing means, see guys, same testing engineer is a testing engineer, also called as QA, to conduct testing on application, only by the human interactions.
Pure what?
Human interactions.
Human interaction. Okay.
Yeah. Once again, testing engineer to conduct testing on application, in between testing engineer and application by using only human interactions. This is called manual testing. Now, same testing engineer to conduct testing on application, with the help of In between tester and application with the help of tools and software. This is called automation testing. This is called automation testing. Once again, guys, manual and automation. Manual is a process of conduct testing on application only by the human interaction is called manual testing. Automation testing, same. It's a process to conduct testing on application with the help of tools and softwares. It's called automation testing. It's called automation testing. Are you clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, when we can go for manual testing, when we can go for automation testing. Whenever requirements are small size requirements, very clear requirements, then we can go for manual testing. Whenever requirements are not clear, big size requirements, then we can go for automation. For example, the same example, if you want to go to temple, from your home to temple, just 5 kilometers or 2 kilometers, then by walk you can go. From your home to temple, 30 kilometers or 40 kilometers, then by walk is it possible? Not possible. Definitely can take the help of any one vehicle. Same, whenever the requirements are very clear, small size requirements, then we can go for manual testing. Whenever the requirements are not clear, the big size requirements, then we can go for automation testing. What are the automation tools available in the market? The tools are Selenium, QTP, RFT, Node, and a number of tools available. But nowadays, only two tools are very famous in the market, Selenium and QTP. Now tell me, Malik, which one is the best, Selenium tool or QTP tool in the market?
I've heard Selenium a lot.
Neeraj, are you?
No, actually, I was not in touch with IT at all for last 14 years.
Okay. I'll explain, guys. I'll explain Selenium and QTP differences. The market two tools are good tools, Selenium and QTP. See, guys, which one is the best? Both are automation tools. Anyone you can use based on the requirement. But Selenium is open source. Open source means free of cost. No need to pay anything else. But QTP license one. So small size companies, is it possible? It is not possible. And same, Selenium is an open source, free of cost, but QTP license. So every company they are not able to pay the license for the project, right? Next, Selenium can support number of operating systems. Means number of operating system it can support means it can support the Windows, Linux, Mac, number of operating system. But QTP support only Windows. It doesn't support with another operating systems. Selenium can support number of browsers. IE browser it can support, Firefox it can support, Chrome it can support, Safari it can support. Number of browsers this application can support, but it can support only IE. And it can support, Selenium can support number of languages like Java it can support, C# it can support, Ruby it can support, Python it can support. Next, QTP. It can support only VBScript. It's not able to support number of operating system, number of browsers, and number of languages. But Selenium it can support number of languages, number of browsers, number of operating systems. Are you clear this one, guys?
Yeah.
So in the market, very famous tool, Selenium.
I have a question. Now all these tools are, so Selenium is more common these days?
Yes, yes, those more common and easily you can get the job.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so in our class, guys, in our class, I'll explain first 15 days manual testing, 10 to 15 days manual testing. Once manual testing is completed, along with manual testing, I'll explain live project. One live project I'll explain. Along with the live project, quality center means ALM. It is a not automation tool, test management tool. It is also comes into manual testing. Once this process completed within 15 days, then I will start automation testing. Automation testing, like under the automation testing, we can discuss Selenium. We can discuss Selenium. Under the automation testing, we can discuss Selenium and in Selenium like 100% you can keep experience of the completion of the course. Now don't expect the basic knowledge. 100% after completion of our course, you can keep minimum 5 to 10 years experience on the Selenium. And along with Selenium, I'll explain the few live projects, not only one live project, few live projects I'll explain, and as well as while explaining the class, you don't need to write any notes. I'll forward the soft copies, means manual testing, soft copy, programming, everything, and FAQs I prepared, guys. I'll forward the FAQs for interview, and as well as I'll help you how to prepare the resume and everything. Okay, so to complete along with the manual and Selenium, it will take 45 plus days. So 15 days plus manual testing and Selenium, it will take 1 month exactly.